Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. Let's talk about these parallel cards that WOTC has finally put into Magic the Gathering in the Kamigawa Neon Dynasty expansion. This is something that baseball and other sports trading card companies have been doing for 20 to 25 years. You'll have a base card, which will typically have, in this case, I would call this one the base card, and it'll have the artwork, and then you'll have a series of parallels, and they will generally be the same artwork, but you'll just have a different color foil treatment, and they will appear at different rarities. And so we can see from the prices here that probably the neon blue is the most common of the parallels, followed by the neon green, followed by the neon yellow, followed by the neon red, probably. And what this does is it lets people go after the cards they want at the base rarity here, but then also chase after the parallels that are worth more and more and more. And when you see this in sports card collection and investing, people will look for a particular player they like or something like that, and then they can decide how much money they want to spend on buying the exclusivity of the higher rarity parallel. And this is something that I think is really good for Magic, and the way this card is executed is perfect. You'll see the difference here. This one has kind of red lightning on it, and the yellow lightning, and the green and the blue lightning, and then this has, it looks like, all the colors of lightning. And what I mean by WotC has executed this correctly is that if you want this card to play with, it's still available as low as 19 cents. And so 19 cents and a little bit of shipping, you could get one copy of this card for about $1, or you could get a 4 set for under $2. So if you just want to play the game and you don't care about looking fancy or collecting the rare variations or investing or speculating in them, you can just buy the card and play with it for $2 for a 4 set. And that's something a lot different from the disaster of Ragavan. Ragavan turned out to be a format warping staple. It was also at the mythic level, and it very quickly became the case that if you played a red deck in Modern, congratulations, fork over $300 for 4 copies of Ragavan. And so this was a terrible execution, and it became a target of collectors and speculators, and it was a staple for players, and this is definitely how you never want to execute these things. So this is perfect execution. I hope they carry this forward. It seems this is the only card they've done this with in this expansion. I didn't see another one that had parallel variations, but it's good to see this because this satisfies players and collectors and investors. Everybody can get what they want, and the game remains healthy. And there was another card here, Gingataxias. Now, this is one of the cards in Phyrexian. Here's a better view of it. So, some people go gaga over these Phyrexian cards, and it appears at $115 that they're doing it for this, for the foil-etched version. We'll see how this works out. Putting these at mythic level kind of changes things a bit, but again, if you consider this a chase card for the set, then you can buy one for only about 8 times as much as the plain card that a person who wanted to just play with them would buy it at. So this looks like okay execution here, and we'll see. Maybe these are just hysterical prices because the set has only been out for less than 2 weeks. So this may crash in the coming weeks. We'll see. But I just wanted to give kudos to WotC and say this is exactly how you need to execute this. And as WotC moves forward here with serialized cards in 2022, this is how it needs to be done. Don't let it become like the reserve list has become over the decades, where people are completely priced out of cards that they would like to play with because they're locked up in these variations that are so sought after that the market just makes it too expensive for people to play with. So this is perfect. Do more of this, Mark Rosewater, to whatever extent he has any actual political power in the company. So I'm going to post some videos popping up on the screen now for you to watch. Go click one of them. And hey, if you need a Kamigawa buyer's guide, it looks like I know exactly where to find one. If If you like this kind of content, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join me on Final Trade. Thanks a lot.